Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Yet another comparison video, and today I have two of the powder foundation from two well-known brands, Lakme and Colorbar. Today I will be comparing Lakme 9 to 5 Prime Plus Matte Powder Foundation versus Colorbar 24-hour Wear Weightless Powder Foundation. If you're interested to know how these two powders perform and which one you should be grabbing for yourself, then keep on watching. Since Lakme is one of our oldest Indian brand existing in Indian market and has offered so much of makeup to us, I will catch up on Lakme first. So first up, we are going to talk about the packaging. You know the drill how these video goes. The first up, we are going to talk about the packaging. Lakme is one of our oldest brand, and yes, Lakme has offered a lot of makeup to us, and I would say my journey started with Lakme and I remember Revlon. So why not start the video with Lakme? So Lakme is going to come into a packaging like this. Lakme 9 to 5 Prime Plus Matte Foundation. Very nice rose gold packaging is going on here. And then you have all the details behind the pan, so you know everything, when it is expiring, the amount of product you're getting and how much you pay. Then you open the product, you get the full size mirror and you get the compact right in here. You flip it, you get the sponge right in here, which I have removed it. So you get a wholesome package in one pan right here. Am I a fan on this packaging? I really like this kind of a packaging. It is easy to understand, easy to carry. It doesn't open by itself. So yes, packaging ke liye I will definitely give Lakme 10 on 10. Moving on to another lovely brand, Colorbar. So this is the Colorbar 24-hour Wear Weightless Powder Foundation in the shade PF7. Do not worry, everything will appear on the skin if I miss on mentioning anything. And all the details will be mentioned right behind the pan here as well. And then you see the Colorbar logo on top. You open the product, it is a magnetic closure. You open it and then you see the pan right in there, and then you have this full size mirror. This also came with the additional puff which you can keep it in between and it closes very comfortably. It doesn't open by itself again. So yes, here also I really like this chic packaging, because yes, I am paying a little more here, so I am expecting a good luxury packaging. Though this whole range by Colorbar, this kind of a packaging, when you see, it falls into more of their expensive category of makeup. So here also I cannot reduce a number, so Colorbar would also get 10 on 10. There you have a very good packaging on both the products, pricing, quantity, and yes, how many shades you get to choose here. Lakme is offering you 6 shades here, and yes, they are not enough. So yes, I do see they are lacking a lot of medium to deeper skin tones here. You pay 575 rupees and you get 9 grams of product here. Though on the Colorbar end, you get 15 shades to choose from. You pay 995 rupees and you get 9.5 grams of product. So yes, I am happy on the shade they are offering, but saying that, I do feel Colorbar is also lacking on some deeper or more tan shades. So yes, I am expecting at least 3 to 4 more shades in Colorbar as well, but Lakme has to really up the game in shade. So Lakme would get like 5 out of 10. I'll be really honest here. And Colorbar, since they have 15 shades to cater, still a lot of Indian skin tone can have their shade, so I will give 8 out of 10. After knowing all about the packaging, the pricing, and yes, the number of shades they offer you, everything comes down to the quality of the product. What am I expecting out of my powder foundation? At least a nice base going on, more of my satin or medium coverage, and yes, another very important thing, the powder should not be dehydrating on the skin or enhancing the texture of my skin. Yes, these two things at least I see in a powder foundation. Talking about the Lakme one, the Lakme one has 6 shades to offer here, and I must tell you, the shades are not perfect. So this is not the exact match to my skin. It appears a little yellow on my skin, so shade is lacking. Talking about the powder itself, it has a lot of kickback. So when you scroll your brush, you end up wasting a lot of powder, and when you try to brush off on the skin, it doesn't give you any coverage, though it just sets your face. So you're not getting any satin coverage or a medium coverage with this Lakme Prime Plus Matte Powder Foundation. So yes, the brand claims that it is going to give you a coverage, as well as it can be used as more of your setting powder. But here I see this powder only doing one job, that to just set your makeup. All in all, I'm not a big fan on this purchase of mine. I did not enjoy the powder as more of my powder foundation, though I restrict myself not to use this powder even to set my face, because it is very chalky, it is very powdery, it just keeps moving here and there, and when you apply it and set your face also with it, you feel your face looks more dehydrated. It doesn't give you any kind of coverage, as well as it can be a little drying and it starts to flake up your foundation. So it is not a powder which I will recommend anyone to buy as a powder foundation. If you are a super oily skin, I will still say stay away from this one. So quality, definitely Lakme is lacking even for 575 rupees. So yes, when you pay less, I don't say that you don't get a good quality product, but Lakme, yes, I am a little disappointed on this product, because I was expecting a lot out of this, because after they have done so many good launches, yes, the expectations were really high. So yes, this is not something which I will recommend you, or get it for yourself. If you like it, as of now you have it in your vanity and it works absolutely wonderful for you, continue using the product. But I am sharing my experience with the product, how it performed. This is definitely not something which I will be suggesting you to get. On the other hand, we have our Colorbar 24-hour Wear Weightless Powder Foundation. Such a mouthful name it is. Now talking about the shades, you get 15 shades, but as I mentioned earlier, I do feel they are also lacking in the shade family for tan and deeper skin tone, though this is one of the perfect matches for my skin. I think if I go to the store, I can get another shade for myself which would absolutely match perfect on my skin. Talking about the formula here, it is very fine. It doesn't have any kind of a kickback though. When you scroll the brush, you don't see any powder here and there on the pan, neither it gets powdery or chalky. So whatever you pick up with the brush, you lay it on the skin, you see the powder is there on the skin. Though I would say this powder is a perfect powder foundation formula to give you a nice coverage as well. Talking about the matte and dehydration part with the powder foundation, I do feel with all the powder foundation, you will end up having more of a matte look. The best way to use this product is layer your skincare product in a manner which show up this powder more glowy, or your skin looks more hydrating. So that's the only trick you can have with any kind of powder foundation, because they are made in a manner where they cannot look hydrating on the skin till the time there is an illuminating powder added to your powder foundation. But saying that, this powder really blends seamlessly into the skin. It can be used as your setting powder as well as your powder foundation. It allows your other products also to lay very seamlessly onto the skin. It has never enhanced my skin textures or flaked up on my skin being a powder foundation. I do use this powder a lot, and for your information, this is my current favorite and it is into my Project Pan series. So yes, one of my favorite powders, and I would highly recommend you do try this one, because this is only for $9.95 compared to many high-end brands, and it works absolutely wonderful on the skin. Summing up the comparison between the two interesting powder by two well-known brands, you know which one to grab for yourself, and I know which one I would recommend is the Colorbar 24-hour Wear Powder Foundation. Yes, this is the one to go for. This one you can totally skip it. Do not buy your makeup product seeing the price. See how it performs. Look for some good reviews. Just do not buy on a word of mouth, because every skin type is different from one another. So this comparison was quite interesting, and yes, I'm happy to suggest you at least 1 out of 2 and not to leave you with a confusing mind. Yes, this is definitely worth buying, worth trying, and well-made powder foundation for rupees 995, and you get 15 shades. So there you know all about these two interesting powder foundation. Everything will be listed in my description if you want to grab one for yourself. I will be here soon with some more comparison videos. If you have anything in your head, do leave it down through your comments. We'll try to work on it and come here soon. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you really loved watching this video and you like my content, do hit that like button as well as subscribe, and click onto that small notification bell so that you get notified for my future uploads. And I'm quite active on my Instagram as well. I will be here soon on my channel with another interesting video. Till then, you take care, and I will see you in my next one.